Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green. Back with you got another video. Your first time finding my channel, you love power, anything like that, you guys make sure you hit the subscribe button. Off on the video. Yes, today we got things to talk about. Now, I do have a reaction video coming out because I did record my reaction throughout this whole entire thing, especially that last scene. I'll probably just put that out solo. But yeah, we gotta talk about look, y'all. We gonna get down and we gonna talk about this scene right here. But there's a lot more in power than this scene we gotta talk about. We're gonna talk about this at the very end of the episode. But yeah, I can't wait to talk about that part. But we gotta talk about, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do a little recap. We gotta get right into it, y'all. Now, Lawrence, everybody else, they was like, bro, they're not gonna discuss what happened last week. They're not gonna talk about the shirt and stuff like that. Well, y'all know early on, Kanan's mom, aka Raquel, was on Kanan's ass about what had happened with that goddamn shirt. Now, you guys remember, not even just a shirt, about what had happened at the stash house. Raquel knew exactly what happened at that goddamn stash house. You know what I'm saying? She knew what happened. So I'm glad they didn't leave that alone. I'm glad they were like, okay, it got hit. We don't know who did it. No, and this is why I say this. She is the smartest person. And I'm going to say this in all of power, at least right now. Now, I know y'all thinking Ghost, stuff like that. Nah, right now, I think it's her, man. It's the smartest person. Like I said, Ghost got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? This chick, she just 10 steps ahead of every goddamn body. So, yeah, I feel like, and not only that, I'm going to say it because probably nobody else is going to say it. She's the best actor in the show right now. She is Raquel is by far the best actor in the show. Holy crap. Like, just her performance, because I feel like this was as much of her episode as it was Kanan's, especially toward the ending. But just watching her throughout the episode, I was like, oh my God, her acting, her performance, her delivery on her lines is so good. Like, am I tripping? Like, when I heard her lines today, especially watching it, I was like, yo, she's so good at, you know what I'm saying, at her delivery, at her dialogue. So I'm like, holy crap. So yeah, I'm glad they discussed that goddamn shirt scene pretty much. They discussed what happened at the goddamn stash house, which I'm glad they discussed that. Now, next thing we're going to talk about, man, we're going to go pretty much in order here a little bit. But next thing we're going to talk about, oh yeah, I forgot about this. So y'all remember early episode, about 7 minutes in, man, my favorite character, Marvin, Raquel, Lulu had a little bit of a talk. And bro, it's reasons like this why I love Marvin's character. Just seems like this. This is exactly why I love him. Like, even though he messes up, right? Even Lulu calls him a fuck up, right? But Marvin's still like, he got that funny side to him. He got that Tommy vibe to him at the same time. This is why Marvin is my favorite character. Now, I'm not going to lie. I had my doubts. I thought they were going to kill off Marvin in this episode, just the way how it was going, especially with the fight with Lulu. And I'll talk about the fight with Lulu in just a second. But Raquel is just another reason why Raquel is so goddamn smart. Scenes like this, when she's talking to Marvin like, yo, bro, stop messing up. You know what I'm saying? You almost got my son killed. Yes, you can understand Raquel's pain in scenes like this. So I'm talking, but this might be my favorite episode of Power so far, of Power Book 3. This might be my favorite episode so far. I might be tripping, but it might be my favorite. Now, that's the one to talk about. Oh, yeah. And I want to get into this, boy. Oh, I'll talk about this just really quick. In this scene, it showed me what I thought would happen later on, but Symphony being there for Kanan. You know, I kind of thought this whole entire scene of how Kanan stayed after class, I was kind of like, okay, this is definitely foreshadowing something. I don't know exactly what it was, but we know what it is now. But at the time, I didn't know exactly what it was, but I'm like, how he's just like, you were like my mom and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, Kanan can trust this dude. And oh yeah, really freaking quick, bro. I was so sick of y'all in my comments talking about this dude is a cop. Where do y'all be getting this information from? What in the show made you think Symphony was a goddamn cop? Not a damn thing. Y'all just ran off with the Tiffany's a cop. He's definitely gotta be a cop. Where do y'all be getting this information from? Bro, Symphony is not no goddamn cop, bruh. And if this episode had to completely show you that. It's like the Power Riders heard what y'all was saying, and they were like, look, we're about to do what really would make him not be a cop. Symphony got my respect. He stepped up for Kanan. Now, I know Kanan later episode was like, yo, Lulu and Marvin were busy, so, you know what I'm saying, you use the last pick. You know, but at the same time, if Kanan does, when Kanan selected Marvin to go pick him up from the station, you're like, okay, Kanan trusts Symphony now. You know, now I want to see the point where that relationship moves on, right? Now Symphony's cool with Kanan. Now let's see what happens off of that, you know? So I'm glad we're at that point. But I was so sick and tired of y'all in my comment section talking about, oh my God, Symphony, he's definitely a cop. He's a cop. Oh my God, Symphony, watch, he's gonna be a cop. He's gonna be a fed. Where do y'all be getting this stuff from, bruh? Y'all need to stop watching The Chi. That's what it is. Y'all be watching The Chi and thinking every goddamn character is bigger than what the hell they're supposed to be. And y'all end up getting messed up. Stop watching The Chi. Look what The Chi is making y'all do. It's making y'all think weird. Stop watching it. God damn. Like, bro, I couldn't believe what half of y'all was saying about Symphony. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't getting this information from nowhere. Y'all just running off with this Symphony is a cop thing. So, yeah, I'm so glad that they pretty much just put it in our face. Yo, he's not a cop. So, next thing. Oh, I gotta talk about this, man. Bro, this was the most funniest fight I've ever seen in my life. It was like, yo, we don't really know how to choreograph a fight, so we're going to do the best we can. Bro, this was by far the most funniest fight I have ever seen. Yo, I'm not going to lie. I was in my chair just laughing at those two players. They're like, yeah, bring it on, man. Yeah, man, come on. Like, bro, it was so hilarious watching these two fight. Now, there's another point in the episode which made me laugh also, and I'll get to that. It probably won't be what you're thinking I'm laughing at, but it's going to be something. It's probably something you're like, wow, you actually laughed at that? Yes, I did. But, yeah, this whole goddamn, especially how the police broke it up, bro. This whole goddamn freaking... I was freaking crying. I was crying watching these two fight. But yeah, this goddamn Lulu and Marvin fight was the most hilarious. Look at y'all see Marvin throwing the blood. My boy Marvin said, yo, I'm not gonna lie. That part had me laughing so bad, man. I love that fight though. Cause it was the way how it was choreographed. I love the fight. But yeah, even in that scene, Lulu was like, bro, yeah, you a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm starting to feel for Marvin. Like, he ain't trying to F up, but he's effing up. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to, though. But yeah, let's get on to the next thing. I gotta talk about this. Oh, it's actually after this. I'm gonna talk about it after. But there's a key thing that happened in this episode. There's a very key thing. And I know the Power Riders did not put it in there if they didn't want us to know about it. So, there's a particular scene right here, right? And I don't know why these kids is talking about this so goddamn loud, right? Where everybody can hear. But there's a point, right, in the episode where it's Jukebox, it's Kanan. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot the other dude's name, bro. Famous, whoever his name is, right? So they're talking, and at the same time as they're talking, well, the cashier, the lady, she's overhearing the whole entire conversation. I'm like, I guarantee you this comes back. There's no way. She pretty much heard about Kanan and Jukebox. Everybody talk about the stash spot and stuff like that. There's a reason why they put the camera on her in that spot. You know, this is definitely going to come back eventually. I don't know when, but it's definitely going to come back. Now, next time I'm talking about, this is what I want to talk about. Because this is what I've been goddamn waiting for. I ain't gonna lie. So, in this episode, especially this scene right here, I was so happy. My blood was bustling. Bustling? What the hell does bustling mean? But I don't know. My blood cell was getting happy because we were saying a savage Kanan. Oh, shoot.
Fuck you, Kanan.
Yeah! I've been waiting! Cobra has been waiting! Savage Kanan is here, goddammit! You know what I'm saying? It's building up. He got into a fight with Scrappy. It was building up. But Kanan ain't a nice guy no more. Oh, man, I was in my chair going like, finally! Like, we finally get Kanan not giving an F. I was so happy for this moment. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting in my chair. I said, thank you. I said, it's about time we see that savage Kanan not caring about no goddamn body. So yes, I'm happy we finally got savage Kanan. Or it's a little version of savage Kanan, but I'll take what I can get right now. Because before, you know, he got a body. He was all shook. But now he's like, man, F everybody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy when I seen that. I just had to point that out. I was a happy man. I might put it out in my reaction because I recorded the whole entire reaction video, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it. I just was recording it. Next thing we talk about. I thought the scene was very cool. I don't want to make this video too long, but I thought this scene was very cool. Yeah, y'all know what happens. Y'all know Scrappy and Kanan get in a fight. We'll move on past that. And Scrappy joins Unique. We'll get past that. You guys know it ain't too much there. You know, Scrappy joins Unique because of the fact that Kanan and, you know what I'm saying, they Kanan blamed him for the stash spots getting hit up, which we completely know it was not Scrappy, and he's been completely loyal. But he just wants to go to a loyal side, which is Unique's side. So you can kind of understand where Scrappy's coming from. So we'll just move on past that because I don't want to make this video too long. Even though I know y'all do love these long power videos, I don't. But but you know, when I be talking about power, I just be going off. I just be talking, you know. I'd be here for a goddamn hour, you know. But I knew, let's talk about this real quick. I knew this scene was gonna be important. There's a scene, right? And around a 20-minute mark. I'm on a 20-minute mark, goddamn. But Kanan and Omar Epps, aka Detective Howard, were talking, right? And Detective Howard asked him about his birthday. And I knew that was gonna be something key. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I gotta post this reaction video. But I knew this was gonna be key because at the fact that, and I know Symphony picked up Kanan, but I knew this whole entire, at least, especially this part right here, I knew it was gonna be key. Well, especially with Detective Howard looking at his birth date and stuff like that. I was like, yo, I told myself, I said, I guarantee you this comes back. Like, Detective Howard is on to something right here that we don't know yet. But I didn't think they would reveal what he was on in this episode. But we'll talk about it in a little bit. We'll get to it. But I knew something important was gonna come from this goddamn scene right here. I knew it. Now, you know, Detective Howard is one of my favorite characters in the episode, aka Omar Epps. He's one of my favorite characters by far. So every time I see him on screen, I get kind of happy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't get too much amount of scenes, especially like Unique, aka Joey Badass. He had one little scene, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought they was finna kill Scrappy in that scene too. I was worried. Oh, but I gotta talk about something real quick, y'all. Oh, I forgot all about this. Yo, okay, I know they've been teasing. Every episode, they've been talking about it a little bit. Oh, we'll talk about this real quick. Kanan and Symphony. Man, I'm so glad that they had this little conversation right here. Like I said, it completely shows that Kanan can trust Symphony. You know, that this will be key maybe later on in the storyline. He's like, all right, hey, I need your help on something. Now, we all know Symphony don't want to get too goddamn close. But at the same time, you're dating a queenpin. You're going to have to get in there somehow, you know, sometime. But I was glad we got a little scene like that. Now, I do want to talk about this real quick. Now, I know they was teasing it early on, man. But, boy, Jukebox can sing, y'all. Streetlight. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, whenever I heard Jukebox singing, I was like, hold on, what the hell? I'm like, I knew she got vocals, but man, she is for sure freaking killing it right now. Yeah, I was like, Jukebox, I said, you go, girl. God damn. I was like, yo, she in that studio going crazy. Like I said, I know they were teasing that she could sing, but whenever you hear her in the studio, you're like, God damn. Now, I gotta talk about a moment that made me laugh in this episode. And y'all probably thinking like, Cobra, why you laughing at this? But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna laugh at it, goddammit, because I thought it was so hilarious, and I knew eventually it was gonna happen, y'all. Yo, this was, I don't care what nobody says. This by far was the most funniest part in the episode.
Hey guys,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing because I was like, in my head, I knew it was gonna happen. You know, eventually I knew Jukebox and her were gonna end up getting caught. But just the way how it happened, I was laughing, y'all. I was like, the way it was shot, I was sitting there just busting out laughing, y'all. Now, y'all know why this is significant, right? Because of the fact that, especially like the 90s and stuff like that, well, even now, goddammit, like, bruh, people don't like, you know, same-sex relationships. You know, people do not like that stuff. But I'm glad that they're exploring it in Power Book 3. You know, like I'm glad they're not into it. I'm glad they're exploring it. And they're also at the same time showing the perspective of the parent being like, yeah, get the hell out of my house. I don't want to ever see you again. I'm calling it. You know, I'm calling the cops if I ever see you again for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they're actually nodding some stuff that most likely definitely happened in real life that probably really got people in trouble that may be still in jail today, you know? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie after this scene. Just the way it was shot, you know. I told y'all that them scenes be too goddamn happy, bro. Something gonna eventually happen, and something's gonna eventually happen to them goddamn parents. All right. So you know what I'm saying, y'all heard it from your boy Cobra first. Now, that was so hilarious though. Jukebox looking back, just crying. I was laughing at that scene. Now another important scene that happened in here. 2 more points, and I gotta get out of here, man. That's about to be a 20-minute video. But Jukebox and Kanan, man, when Jukebox Kanan, God damn it, Raquel and Kanan, what the hell I saying Jukebox and Kanan for? And she finally taught him how to cook. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't think I can say it on YouTube, but she finally taught him how to cook, man. And I was like, whoa! I said we getting into this a little bit early, but I'm excited because now Raquel's showing Kanan more of the, you know what I'm saying, more of the business. So I'm definitely glad. I'm glad we're getting more of this. You gotta show us eventually. Now let's talk about that last scene real quick, y'all. Let's talk about that last scene real quick. Man, I told y'all, whenever I seen Detective Howard looking at that goddamn computer like that, I said, I know something's up here. I don't know what it is, but I know something's up. Detective Howard ends up saying, yo, Kanan's my son. I said, yo, y'all gotta watch the reaction. But I'm sitting back like, no way. I'm like, yo, what happens? What happens when Kanan finds out Detective Howard is his father, his real father? You know, oh my gosh. Does Kanan protect him now? You know, does Detective Howard now like get Kanan out of more stuff? Because we all know Kanan's gonna go. We know Kanan gets out of a lot of mess, right? Well, now will it be because of Detective Howard now? There's so many possibilities and so many ways that they can go with this Detective Howard being Kanan's father story plot line. You know, y'all gotta watch the reaction. I'll post it later. But y'all gotta watch it, man. I was like, oh my gosh. I knew something was happening, but I didn't think it was gonna be this, y'all. But yes, I want them to further, which they will, to further explore this. Cause now what happens? Kanan don't like the cops, right? But your father's a cop. Oh, I want them to explore that more. Oh my god. Hey, y'all first time finding my channel. Oh, we just look at Raquel all mad and that's Kanan father, goddammit. But hey, y'all first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also the video. Y'all tell me your thoughts, complaints, criticism, stuff like that down below. Hey, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Y'all already know.